So last week, two of my favorite students wrapped their knuckles around each other. Now in class, when we're upset or aggravated, we do push-ups, or we listen to really cool beats. The other day, on my sign-in sheet, in the comment section, usually reserved for the principal, one of my favorite students wrote, "Great class. It was the best part of my day." At the Challenger Memorial Youth Detention Center, a juvenile prison named after a space shuttle that exploded, a failed mission, there is a dog pound at the front gates. You can hear whining and barking as your tires roll through gravel in the yard. You can see the lights from the state penitentiary directly behind. Most of my boys joke and say that this will be their next stop, but in my class, I show them poems. Always my favorites and always the powerful. I tell them there is a future in words. I show them my past, the dirt I crawled through, the voice I stumbled on, the same voice they can find searching the right conversations. We talk of memories. Acknowledge and agree that we are the sum of what we recall. Their growth is my process, and I love to watch them blossom. Each poem, a petal forcing its way from a bud, a little more assured each time, each step, a little more confident than the last. See, I don't just teach poetry to kids. I teach them how to walk in their own skin. I teach them how to own their skin when they walk sometimes. I stand in front of a classroom and students look like abandoned homes in the neighborhoods the city has forgotten. I give them notebooks, I give them tool belts, and talk them into believing that anyone can be a carpenter. I tell them these words are hammers, these poems are nails. Build it carefully because someone might need to live here. I tell them, you are worth so much more than 1,000 words. You are an ocean of confessions begging for an out. There is a key in your every syllable. The right combination can unlock dreams. I tell them to dream, then edit. I tell them a rough draft is one of the rare times in life you actually get a do-over. I tell them to wrap themselves in their stories. Don't get wrapped up in scores because then you'll become a hater, and haters get halitosis. I tell them, I don't know why, but it feels true. I tell them to feel for their truth like a switchman engulfed in all life's dark. I tell them this universe loves honesty, so don't hold your tongue or your punches. Their process is my growth, and the only time I don't feel guilty prostituting my emotions for strangers. I tell them everything someone told me once. You can be great. Each poem, a petal forcing its way from a bud, a little more assured each time, each step, a little more confident than the last. I tell them I love them because most of the time they never hear that. I tell them no matter what society shows them that they are not a failed mission to me.